Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, the waves crashing gently against the shore, a reminder of the infinite possibilities that lie before you. This ocean is much like the concept of grace in Sanatana Dharma, a boundless expanse of divine favor, blessing, and benevolence. In this spiritual tradition, grace or anugraha is not something we can earn through our actions or accumulate like a collection of trophies. Instead, it is a gift from the divine, bestowed upon us to guide us along our spiritual journey, illuminating the path toward enlightenment. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on what that truly means. In a world that often emphasizes achievement, success, and the idea that we must work hard to earn our place, whether in our careers, relationships, or spiritual lives, Sanatana Dharma introduces a radical idea. Grace is a free gift. It's as if the universe is whispering to us, reminding us that no amount of knowledge, rituals, or good deeds can lead us to moksha, the ultimate liberation from the cycle of birth and death, without the divine's grace. This is not to diminish the importance of our efforts. Rather, it emphasizes that our journey is ultimately intertwined with a higher power that loves us unconditionally. Think about it. How often do we find ourselves caught in the relentless pursuit of perfection? We strive to know everything, perform every ritual flawlessly, and accumulate good karma. Yet grace teaches us to step back and acknowledge that we are not alone in this journey. The divine presence is there, ready to support us. It's a reminder that our spiritual progress is not a race, but a dance, where sometimes we lead and sometimes we follow, but we are always in the presence of a partner who knows the steps far better than we do. In our daily lives, we often begin important tasks or ventures by seeking the blessings of God. This practice is not merely a formality, it's a recognition of the grace that accompanies our endeavors. By invoking divine favor, we invite success, prosperity, and protection from negative forces. This acknowledgement of grace is a powerful act of humility, a way to say, Valini Hamai, I don't have all the answers, but I trust in something greater than myself. It's a beautiful surrender that opens us up to the flow of divine energy. Yoga and meditation, essential practices in Sanatana Dharma, are also deeply rooted in the concept of grace. When we step onto the mat or settle into stillness, we are not just engaging in physical postures or quieting our minds, we are creating a sacred space for grace to enter our lives. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna emphasizes this beautifully when he says, "Those who worship me with devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and preserve what they have." This verse encapsulates the essence of grace. Through devotion and surrender, we can overcome the obstacles that life throws our way. Now let's talk about the relationship between a guru and a disciple, which is another vital aspect of Sanatana Dharma. The guru is not just a teacher. They are a conduit of grace, a guiding light on the often tumultuous path of spiritual awakening. The disciple's sincere devotion and surrender to the guru's teachings can lead to the experience of grace, propelling them toward enlightenment. It's a sacred bond built on trust, respect, and mutual love, where the disciple learns to open their heart and mind to receive the blessings that flow from the Guru's wisdom. At its core, grace is the foundation of Sanatana Dharma. It teaches us that spiritual growth is not about accumulating accolades or knowledge, but about cultivating humility and selflessness. It reminds us that we are all interconnected, all part of the same divine fabric. When we recognize this, we begin to see grace not just as a personal blessing, but as a shared experience that binds us together in our humanity. As we navigate our spiritual journeys, let's remember to seek the grace of the divine. Let's remain humble, surrendering our egos and desires to a higher will. It's in this surrender that we can truly experience the essence of Sanatana Dharma, the union with the divine. This is not merely a philosophical concept. It's a lived experience, one that invites us to embrace every moment, every challenge, and every joy as an opportunity to connect with the divine grace that surrounds us. In conclusion, grace is not just a concept. It is a transformative force in our spiritual lives. It invites us to step away from the notion of earning our way to enlightenment and instead opens our hearts to receive the love and blessings that are already ours. As we continue on this journey, let's carry the awareness of grace with us, allowing it to guide our actions, shape our intentions, and deepen our connections with ourselves, each other, and the divine. In doing so, we not only enrich our own lives but also contribute to the collective experience of grace that flows through all of existence.